EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns on Sunday Night Primetime. The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A second down throw for Love. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the veterans still going. Former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023, it's Joe Flacco.
And here we have a former Super Bowl MVP. Now, Mike, he might not be what he once was, but you can argue he has transitioned into being one of, if not the most reliable backup quarterback in the entire NFL. Whenever he's been forced into the starting lineup, he gives your team a chance. That's all you could ask for, especially at this point in his career.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. It's 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And one of the Browns is in there, and yes, Cleveland able to retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Flacco to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Love. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Browns' 6-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Jacobs. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's got his big tight end, Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kenny Clark in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Flacco. Now, here comes the screen to Ford. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Out of the pistol, a run with Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Throwing, Flacco. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Devin Bush there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. Now Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Complete to
they get 15 on that
Watson.
game. 1st down, Packers.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Green Bay.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8-yard gain.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
To the left side in the hands of Watson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Flushed to his left. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Packer 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got it at about the 8. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
Browns, nothing. Brendan McManus.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Flacco. And open downfield, it's Johnson. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Flacco. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 8.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Now Flacco. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Here's Flacco to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Browns 7. Dustin Hopkins.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Grant Delpit up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Packers.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
We'll go play action with Love. That complete to Jacobs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. In motion, Reed. On play action, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's complete to Watson. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 2nd down, Love. Working his way out left. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now it's McManus for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead.
Browns 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
2 yards on
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Looking deep here for Tillman. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. This returnable for Hardman. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure if that return was not going any farther. The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. This one up top for Dobbs. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Toward the outside, catch made by Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup of 6.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
That's
yards.
his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry, and they'll start it here on first down. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Judkins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down, 3 to go. Flacco to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, here's Judkins. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. First down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Judkins going to get it on the zone read. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. left side, he's got Njoku.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop.
Brings up second
and they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And the Browns first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Flacco will try and set up the tight end screen. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal, and at the very least got to come away with some points.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. Now Love. First down throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Love to throw on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Shelby Harris. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
And it's
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It is 3rd and long. This time they stay on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, it's Carter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 36-yard line.
To throw is Flacco. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
Browns offense
line.
looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Quay Walker. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Throwing, Flacco. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
As a route
3.
runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
By Grant Delpit. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Now Love. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
And a Packer first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down, Packers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Here comes Ford on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Now Flacco. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Quick throw taken in by Judy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Flacco. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12
It's
yards.
a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A run straight ahead. That's Ford. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give him
yards.
14 on that one.
That's good.
It's a Browns first down.
Browns.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's another.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Hopkins now to take on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns are able to cut into the deficit.
35, Browns 14.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll go play action with Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Miles Garrett in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing on second down, Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Browns offense and Joe Flacco getting ready for the next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Judkins now on 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Flacco to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 2.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's Flacco to throw. Now, here comes the screen to 4. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Brings up 3rd down.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Going deep downfield for Judy. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. The number 5 overall pick, Mason Graham, there on the tackle.
Second down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. In motion goes Dobbs. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Packer first down.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
Brings up second down.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here.
Jacobs,
back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and 9. Here's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Packers.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
A second down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Packers set to kick this one away.
For the Packers.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Flacco. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
3rd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
19 yards. That's good for a first and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Up the middle goes Judkins here, and I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. It's the quarterback with a sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target.
Incomplete.
And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
The play is a turnover on
Packers
down.
offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Love. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
50-yard line.
Throwing, Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
2nd and 10. To throw is Flacco. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Quay Walker.
Quay Walker
A loss of 6 yards.
getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make, and of course that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL, but also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the bootleg, it's Love. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Complete to number
They
9,
get 14
Christian
on that
Watson.
hookup. First down,
A gain
Packers.
of 14. First down, Green Bay.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers,
Jacobs,
wide open,
the Packer ball
nice
carrier.
conversion.
He was brought down by Isaiah McGuire. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they're going to get this
Love's
all the way
pass.
down
Complete
inside
to
the
Romeo
5.
Dobbs.
It's a gain of
First and
26,
goal
and
at
it'll
the
set up
2-yard
first
line.
and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him
Stopped
short.
of the goal line.
Down at the
It's a
1.
gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Jacobs. And he'll go down
Jacobs
back
again,
at the
the ball
4-yard line.
Brought down.
I think
back
this
at
is
the
one of those
4-yard
cases,
line.
Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
From the gun, it's Love. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds?
Christian
Yes.
Watson.
Christian
Touchdown,
Watson.
Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Brandon
Now it's McManus
lining up
for the point after.
point.
The kick
His
is
kick
good.
is good.
And the Packers will
Makes
open it
the
up
score
even further
Packers 42,
here in this fourth quarter.
Browns 14. Brendan
Both teams
McManus
ready to
kick
go
off
once
for
more
Green Bay.
as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down past the
Jerome Ford on the
25.
return.
Decent field
The
position
Browns
to
take
start this
over
drive.
1st and 10.
The Browns
At their
offense
own
ready to take over
26-yard
possession
line.
of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll open this drive on the ground with Ford. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland.
First and
You know, it's really
10
been
at
a
the
one-sided
42-yard
game, but
line.
how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Now Flacco. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Browns first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Flacco. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Browns are able to edge a bit closer. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Strong. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Love to throw. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.